Evan, can you tell me an important story to you that shaped who you are?
An important story to me is what happened at my elementary school culmination. All my friends were there, and then one person fell down the stairs at the church that was across the street where we were doing our thing, and that's basically where I got my sense of humor from, because all my friends laughed at him for a while.
How did that change your identity?
I think because back then I was more reserved and I didn't really talk that much, but after then I started talking more and joking around my friends. Yeah, that's how it changed me.
Describe an event that is very important to your identity.
My event is my first day of middle school. I got there and there were a lot of 8th graders and they just looked really tall, and some of them looked like they had mustaches, kind of. I felt scared but excited at the same time.
How did this event change your identity?
Because I met a lot of new friends.
Jake, can you tell me about wave photography?
It's a passion of mine. Wave photography is a part of who I am. I like to do it on a regular basis, pretty much every weekend. So what I do is I go in the water and I wait for the wave to come, and when it curls over, I pull the trigger on the GoPro and it takes a burst of 3 photos. It has changed me by making me more focused in school, so when I swim or do wave photography and I get a good photo or something like that, I end up having more focus, and I am very pleased with myself.
Okay, well, something that shaped who I am is, so last summer I went to Alanim for the third time. I had friends from the year before that were in a different cabin, so I walked into my cabin on the first day and I saw all of my friends from the year before, and they were in my cabin, and it was so much fun, and we spent 3 weeks like living together like in the cabin, and we all became like sisters, and it was pretty cool. I feel like being at Alanim shaped who I am, my identity.
When I went to 3D Blue Chip lacrosse camp,
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
it was like the best players from the West Coast, and I was definitely not very good compared to them.
How did you feel playing lacrosse?
Felt very challenged because they were all better than me.
Do you feel like it made you better?
Well, it made me work harder because I realized I needed to get a lot better.
Cool. And how do you feel like you've changed since starting lacrosse?
I've just realized that there's a lot of much better players out there, and I need to work harder in order to be like them.
Can you tell us a little bit about something that changed your identity?
Yes. When I was in like 2nd grade or something, I didn't like broccoli, and then my mom put pine nuts in the broccoli, and then I ate the broccoli, so now I'm a happier person.
How did eating broccoli change who you were?
Because when I was youngin', I wouldn't want to eat the broccoli, so I'd be mad at my mom. But now that I can eat the broccoli, I'm happier, and I, grow.
So like I went to Camp Tawonga, and it was really life-changing, and it was cool.
Cool. Can you tell us about that experience?
We drove into Camp Tawonga, and all the counselors were awesome, and they were saying, "We welcome you to Camp Tawonga," and like everyone, I didn't know where to go, but everyone was pointing. Oh, point towards. They were saying go to the campfire, and I figured out where to go, and that was the start of like an amazing thing. I've made a lot of new friends, and I'm not really scared of new places anymore.